The Florida Department of Health released its bread safety testing results in February 2026 under the Healthy Florida First initiative and found glyphosate contamination in Nature's Own, Wonder Bread, and Sara Lee products tested directly off store shelves. Glyphosate is classified by the World Health Organization's Cancer Research Arm as a probable human carcinogen. This is bread your family eats every morning. Drop your bread brand in the comments right now. 6 brands dominate the American bread aisle with chemical stacks that no traditional baker would recognize. Here is what the evidence shows, and number 4 is the one hiding behind a health claim. Number 1, Wonder Bread, produced by Flowers Foods Inc., headquartered in Thomasville, Georgia, with annual revenue exceeding $5 billion, is the most iconic commercial white bread in American history, and its verified ingredient list reads as a textbook example of industrial bread chemistry. The confirmed label contains high fructose corn syrup, azodicarbonamide, calcium propionate, DATEM, ethoxylated mono and diglycerides, and sodium stearoyl lactylate, 6 synthetic additives that no home baker would add to a loaf. The EWG's 2025 Dirty Dozen Guide to Food Chemicals specifically named azodicarbonamide as one of the top 12 chemicals to avoid in food, noting that its breakdown products, semicarbazide and urethane, are documented carcinogens, and that the WHO's Cancer Research Arm has classified urethane as a probable human carcinogen. Azodicarbonamide is banned in both Australia and the European Union. The FDA has not thoroughly tested its potential to harm human health. Wonder Bread contains it on every shelf in every American grocery store today. Number 2. Nature's Own Butter Bread, also produced by Flowers Foods, was one of the specific brands flagged by the Florida Department of Health's February 2026 glyphosate testing, with Nature's Own Butter Bread and Nature's Own Perfectly Crafted White both returning positive glyphosate detection results. State Surgeon General of Florida stated publicly, "Consumers deserve to know what chemical contaminants are in their food so they can make informed decisions." Beyond glyphosate, Nature's Own contains calcium propionate, the preservative that Momovation's bread investigation confirmed is banned in Europe, linked to behavioral changes in children in a peer-reviewed study published in the Journal of Pediatric Child Health, and documented by the FDA itself to potentially increase acrylamide levels in baked products. The brand's name suggests natural formulation. Its ingredient list confirms otherwise. Number 3. Sara Lee White Bread, now owned by Grupo Bimbo SAB de CV, headquartered in Mexico City, Mexico, the largest baking company in the world by revenue, was specifically identified in the Florida February 2026 bread testing as containing glyphosate in its Sara Lee honey wheat variety. The verified Sara Lee Soft and Smooth label confirms enriched bleached flour, azodicarbonamide in its dough conditioner blend, calcium propionate, DATEM, mono and diglycerides, and ethyloxylated mono and diglycerides. The ultra-processed food list's January 2026 comparative analysis rated Sara Lee at processing level 3 to 4, the same tier as Wonder Bread, with both brands using enriched bleached flour, HFCS, or sugar, and long lists of dough conditioners. For families buying Sara Lee as a slightly more premium alternative to Wonder Bread, the processing score and additive profile are statistically indistinguishable. Number 4. Sara Lee Delightful. This is the brand hiding behind a health claim. Sara Lee Delightful is specifically marketed as a lower-calorie, better-for-you bread option, positioned on the label and in advertising as a smart weight management choice for health-conscious American families. But Eat This Not That's bread safety investigation documented that Sara Lee's Delightful and Artisano lines contain both artificial sweeteners and low-calorie fiber fillers, including cellulose fiber derived from wood pulp, added to achieve the reduced calorie count that anchors the health positioning. A bread that replaces calories with wood pulp-derived filler and artificial sweeteners is not a health food. It is an industrially reformulated product designed to pass a calorie threshold on a nutrition label while delivering a synthetic ingredient profile that no traditional bread recipe contains. For a senior or parent who switched to Sara Lee Delightful specifically to protect their family's health, this is the precise product that demonstrates why calorie counts alone cannot substitute for reading the full ingredient list. Number 5. Sunbeam bread, the third major brand produced by Flowers Foods, was specifically named by Eat This Not That's bread investigation for containing azodicarbonamide, the same yoga mat chemical that the EWG named on its 2025 Dirty Dozen list, and that McDonald's and Wendy's removed from their bread years ago under consumer pressure. California banned potassium bromate, the related dough conditioner, in all foods made or sold in California in 2023. ABA remains legal federally, despite being banned across the EU and Australia. Sunbeam products are sold at Walmart, Target, and Kroger, the three largest grocery retailers in the United States, making it one of the most widely distributed sources of azodicarbonamide bread exposure for American families purchasing at budget price points. Number 6. Pepperidge Farm, owned by the Campbell's Company, headquartered in Camden, New Jersey, is the premium tier bread brand most often perceived by American families as a cleaner, more artisan alternative to Wonder Bread and Sara Lee. Its farmhouse branding and premium price point position it as a craft product. The Takeout's December 2024 ingredient investigation of Pepperidge Farm Multigrain confirmed the bread contains calcium propionate and sorbic acid as preservatives, and enriched wheat flour as its base, rather than whole wheat, meaning the fiber and nutrient density implied by the multigrain branding does not reflect the primary flour component. Food Babe's bread investigation specifically flagged Pepperidge Farm with the warning, "uses calcium propionate to retard spoilage." For families paying a premium for Pepperidge Farm under the assumption that higher price equals cleaner ingredients, the preservative profile tells a different story. Safe Brand 1, Dave's Killer Bread, now the #1 organic bread brand in America per Circana data through March 2026, is USDA certified organic, non-GMO project verified, and confirmed by independent nutritional analysis to contain no high fructose corn syrup, no artificial preservatives, no artificial ingredients, and no azodicarbonamide. The Florida February 2026 bread testing found lower glyphosate levels in Dave's Killer Bread compared to conventional brands, consistent with its organic wheat sourcing. A single slice of Dave's Killer Bread 21 whole grains and seeds delivers 5 grams of fiber and 5 grams of protein, compared to 1 gram of fiber and 2 grams of protein in a slice of Wonder Bread Classic White. Available at Walmart, Target, Whole Foods, Kroger, and Costco. Drop a comment if your family has already made the switch, or if you are switching today. Safe Brand 2 Ezekiel Chapter 4 Verse 9 sprouted grain bread, produced by Food for Life Baking Company, headquartered in Corona, California, is the only major commercially distributed American bread with 0 added sugar, 0 flour, and 0 preservatives of any kind. It is made exclusively from organic sprouted wheat, barley, millet, lentils, soybeans, and spelt, a combination that the ultra-processed food list's January 2026 analysis rated as level 2 processing, the lowest classification of any bread reviewed, compared to Wonder Bread and Sara Lee's level 3 to 4. Because Ezekiel contains no calcium propionate, no sorbic acid, and no synthetic preservatives, it cannot sit on a room temperature shelf. It is sold frozen, specifically because its short shelf life is proof of the absence of chemical preservation. Its sprouted grain formula creates a complete protein profile comparable to eggs or milk, a documented nutritional achievement for a bread product. Available at Whole Foods, Sprouts, Natural Grocers, and in the frozen section of Target and Kroger. Which bread brand is your family replacing today? Drop it in the comments, and subscribe and ring the bell, because next week we go inside 6 of the most widely purchased yogurt brands in America, and what we found inside one container that millions of families eat every morning as a probiotic health food will permanently change how you read that label.